Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here with Geekster Labs. In today's video, I'm bringing you guys my review of the Amped Wireless Long-Range Bluetooth Speaker Adapter. That's a pretty big name, but basically it's just a Bluetooth receiver that plugs into your stereo via 3.5mm jack or RCA input. And here in the box it tells you what's actually included. You get the long-range Bluetooth speaker adapter, you have the RCA male to 3.5mm male cable, you get the power adapter and the user guide. And so if we take a look at the user guide, it's pretty simple and pretty self-explanatory. It goes through everything, showing you different configurations and different setups, and also shows you and tells you how to connect if you're using an iOS device, Android device, Mac, or PC. Personally, I use this with my PC and my Nexus 5, and I had no troubles whatsoever connecting. Very easy to do. And so what else you got in the side of the box, if I can actually open it up, is you get this cable. This is the 3.5mm to RCA cable. It's fairly long. It'll really meet any need you have. This adapter is meant to sit right beside your stereo, and so you plug one end in, plug the other end into your stereo, and so they definitely give you a long enough cable. And then if we take a look at the adapter itself, I already have the antenna screwed on. You can unscrew and screw on this antenna on the back, and I'll show you guys some closer up footage of this. You have the power adapter, the port where you can plug in the power adapter. You have your RCA audio out, and then you have your 3.5mm out, and then on the front you have the single button on the device, which is the connect button, and this will flash red if you have this plugged in, letting you know it's not connected to anything. If you press it once, it'll go into searching mode where it'll blink blue, and then once it's connected to a device, it will just stay solid blue, and that way you know you're connected and you can go ahead with streaming whatever you want. And so on the bottom you also have 4 rubber grippers, which are really nice. This doesn't slide around or anything. Stays put wherever you put it, and that's a really good thing. You don't want this sliding off no desk. And so I use this with my Nexus 5 and my PC, and I have to say it works pretty good. It's very simple to set up, very easy. All you gotta do is connect it in Bluetooth settings, easy as pie. And I actually tried it with my house. It's kind of a longer house and I'm on the end of my house. And I'll show you guys some footage of me walking from one end to the other just so you get a better idea of how long this place actually is. And I had the receiver here in my room, walk to the other edge of my house, and it's playing just fine. The only problem where I ran into only area where I ran into any problems is when I was right beside the door getting ready to go outside, and then it started cut in and out. But that's a lot better than any other Bluetooth adapter or Bluetooth piece I've ever used. Usually they last about halfway through the house. And so this is with it being at the end of a house. If you had this in a centralized location in your house, you'll have no problems whatsoever in a medium to large size house getting this to react with your device wherever you're at. Okay, so here we are. The lighting's terrible. We'll have to deal with that. I have my Nexus 5, and I'm going to be playing a song by Kevin MacLeod, royalty-free music, Show Me Your Moves. It's a really catchy song, kind of like retro, but I'm going to be starting from back in my room, and I'm going to walk you guys and walk backwards, and that way you can see how to see the path of what I'm going and how, kind of what range this thing has. And so over here in the corner is where my stereo is, right here. I don't know why I have them stacked like that, probably because the other side's full of other stuff because I'm trying to pack everything in one room. And the receiver is right up here, up on top. And so now I'm going to play the song from a Nexus 5. I'm going to have that in my hand or in my pocket or somewhere to kind of take it along, and then we're going to walk the camera backwards throughout the house and see what kind of range this thing gets. I'm sticking it outside of the door, outside, and as you can hear, it's cutting off pretty frequently, but it's pretty impressive that I can actually reach the whole way from one end of the house to the other, so that's pretty good in my book. This comes in at $70 on their website. It might be steep for most people who are looking for something like this. Some people might be in college and just want something simple that will work in their dorm. you might not want this because it's going to cover a lot larger area than just a dorm. You probably want to get something that's a little bit smaller, has a shorter range. But if you're looking for something that has a really nice longer range compared to other Bluetooth adapters, this is definitely going to be something you want to look at. The price point might turn off a lot of people since it's kind of high, but you're getting some pretty good quality. And I really didn't notice any streaming quality loss in terms of audio. I really can't tell much of a difference whenever it's plugged straight in, my phone plugged straight in my stereo compared to the adapter being used. And so it produces great quality, it works great range. And so I definitely suggest it if you're looking for something that's long range Bluetooth. And like I said, the price, a little bit iffy, but that's up to you to decide whether or not you think it's worth it. Personally, if I'd be looking for something long range, I'd probably pick it up because it does a great job of what it's supposed to do. And it's pretty sturdy as well. It doesn't feel flimsy, it has a nice glossy finish on top, but it's a really nice solid little piece of equipment. And one other thing that I really like about this adapter is that it has both the RCA and the 3.5mm out. A lot of stereos only have one, they don't have both of them. And so if your stereo only has 3.5mm input, you can use the RCA output. If it only has RCA input, you can use the 3.5mm output. And so that's a really nice advantage that this thing has, that has two methods of getting your audio to your stereo system. And so that's my review on the Amped Wireless Long Range Speaker Adapter. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments section below, whether or not you think it's worth a $70 price point. You can get it on Amazon, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive than getting it straight off of Amped Wireless's website. I'll put both those links down in the description below. I'll also check out geeksterlabs.com. And I just want to give a big thanks to Amped Wireless for sending this out for review. And you can check out their website and all the other stuff. They have a lot more stuff besides just Bluetooth stuff. They have wireless router stuff, all kinds of crazy stuff. So visit their website and check it out. And check out all my social links. They're all in the description below. And also subscribe if you are interested in more videos from me. And that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video.